Today is the day for heroes, for giving the best that you can, for winning and losing and saying, good on ya! It's all in the game. All in the game. It's all in the game. All in the game. It's all in the name of football. Football. Central. Glenelg. North. Norwood. North. South. Sturt. Torrance. Westley. Waterloo. Sevens. Football.
Welcome to Seven Sports Big Replay. 3 matches in the South Australian National Football League today. Round 20 will be completed tomorrow with a double header at Football Park. It looks like being a beautiful day, 20 degrees forecast. We've got West Adelaide against Woodville at 11:30, and then after 2 o'clock Norwood against Port Adelaide. So we're hoping for a big crowd and some excitement like we had today. Some upsets today. A Glenelg winning at the Bay against Sturt, and a Central winning at Prospect against North Adelaide. Let's check the score from the game that we didn't cover today on the big replay. And South Adelaide won by 13 goals at Theberton, 24-15 to Torrance 12-9. They kicked 8-4 to 2 goals in the last quarter. A percentage booster for South Adelaide, and they stay nice and firm in that 3rd position. It was a fiery game at Prospect today. 3 players reported. We'll be showing you the highlights from that match later in the big replay. But firstly to the game at Glenelg. A big crowd in attendance, an important game for both clubs. Sturt had lost 2 out of their last 3. The Bays, well, they were hot, so Graham Campbell said. They'd won 8 out of their last 11 after losing 8 in succession. They weren't too hot in the first quarter. Sturt led 7-3 to 2-6, and they looked to be sailing along. But at half-time, a little different. It was 9-9 Sturt, Glenelg 8-12. That's where we go to the game at the start of the second half. Your commentators, Ian Day and Peter Marker.
The start of the 3rd quarter here at the Glenelg Oval. Sturt lead by 3 points. It was Sturt in the first quarter, Glenelg in the second. A very important quarter of football coming up for the Bays in particular. They've got to win to keep their chances alive. Here's Twelftree. Oh, he was on his right foot, which was his left foot, and he couldn't bring it around far enough. It's out on the full.
Yes, Peter, an excellent opportunity for him to score, but he just couldn't hook it around far enough. CAREY back. At the back is Duthie waiting for it. Darrington crashes his way through, does it well to Hollis. He gives the running Whittlesey a chance. Davies doesn't want to lead on this occasion. He's going to work the hard body. There at the back of the pack is Gavin Walsh, but he won't get back in time to stop the ball going through for the minor score. I think both Davies and Farquhar were worried about one another and forgot the football in the end, and it's gone through for the point.
First score for the quarter. Farquhar looking for Simons. Plenty of opposition there from Wilson. In comes Painter. Hooks around the body. Davies out again. Farquhar behind. Punches away. Motley on the rebound. Gets the kick around. Here's a big chance for Brown, but the ball will beat him across. And Gavin Walsh will take the free kick. Yeah, Brown's been a top player for Sturt today. He's kicked 4 goals. And he's read the ball off packs very well. See, Walsh's kick doesn't get much distance. No player can mark the ball. An attempted kick off the ground, but the umpire will separate players for a bounce.
Sturt led 7-3 to 2-6 at quarter time, but a great second quarter by Glenelg got them back into the game. 8-12 to 9-9, and they trail at the moment by 4 points. Big Spiel lumbers over to meet the ball, but decides to leave it for Craig. He's at centre wing, sets it up for Whittlesey. He's won centre convincingly. He's going to put Sturt into attack again, or kicks into the man. That's not one of his better efforts as it goes in towards Filkey. Got an awkward bounce. Pake wants it, got the pace to break clear, straightens up in the air, but it's well offline, and the Sturt player registers another point. I'm just trying to find out where he is, Peter, whether he's come up from the half-back line.
Your Peter Reid is back onto the ground, Ian, after being carried off on a stretcher earlier. Or he appeared to be concussed, but it's 2 players now in successive weeks that have been carried off and come back on. Kick number 11 coming up for Eddie Fry. Wasn't a good kick-off from Farquhar. That was an even worse kick. Brown couldn't mark it. It's gone out. The ball in the right forward pocket for Sturt. Trying to pick Pake up. No, Pake is at half-back. He's on Ralph Sewer. Davies in front of CAREY. Farquhar played it well, had the handball high. Filkey a chance, but Farquhar backs it up. McGUINNESS, looking for a handball. Hewitt's handball wasn't a good one. It found Filkey. Barbary goes down, holding the ball. Umpire Hilton right on the spot.
Oh, a little quick. Didn't give him much of a chance, but Scott Salisbury will get the free kick. Gee, did he show some raw courage in that first half. Salisbury's kick is towards centre wing. Spill can't get back there in time. Craig in, Carey up over the top, and the umpire said holding the ball. The crowd liked that one, at least in the stand we're sitting in. Carey looking for a lead. Marshall gives him one to the half-forward line, and that's well put. Marshall, he's having trouble keeping up with Whittlesey's pace. This time puts it in the air for Kernahan. Sims going to be late on the scene. Thumped away from that player. Sewer couldn't. The ball comes out now. In trouble there as Holt's trying to get the handball away. For the umpire rules it was held to him and will be bounced full forward left pocket.
Gee, Ralph Sewer almost took that ball off hands then, and he would have goaled, I think, if he did. Back it comes towards Craig. Playing it in front of him. Pake appears to be down on the ground, but getting to his feet now. He's got a high one. Twelftree in trouble. Simons gets the handball out. It misses Holst. In comes Spill. Oh, Holst goes down. That's a fairly raw push in the back, that one. Well, Big Frank missed his mark then. He's shaking his head. David Holst is lining it up as though he can kick this. Very little breeze here today. Holst kick. Gets plenty of distance. There's a big leap from behind. No mark. Hands 12-3. Oh, he's got his third. The Bay's back in front. 9-12. Sturt 9-11. Peter Carey, the captain of the Bayside, desperate for a win. Got his hands to that one. McGUINNESS couldn't handle it. Carey again, fighting hard. The kick off the ground. McGUINNESS belts it forward. It missed Reed. Out comes Ralphie Sewer. Finally picks the ball up. Gets it over to McDermott. On to Marshall. The Bays are on the march again. Marshall's got the open face of goal, but it's an awkward-looking kick. Way offline. Through for a point, I think you'll find. The umpire will pay a point. Yes, he has. Gee, Marshall should have kicked that. 9-13 the Bays. Sturt 9-11.
Not like him, Peter. Normally a fine kick on the run. Back towards Carey and Spiel. Fry couldn't. Marshall at the back of the pack. Thumps it towards Duthie. He couldn't get it either. Hollis back. Spiel actually comes out with the ball to Eddie Fry. He does a couple of sleights of hand tricks with it. Finds he's out on his lonesome. Takes his time and screws a nice looking kick towards the half-forward line. The pack fly come down without the cherry. And it's McFarlane who gives Walsh a chance. Well, that's not a good kick at all. McFarlane, well done. Held his ground under pressure, but it's Whittlesey with a chance now up towards Davies. Within there, Farquhar. Davies in front, too strong. Good mark. 13, 14 metres out in front of goal. A one-on-one struggle all the way. Davies front spot. Nothing that Farquhar could do to thump the ball away. And Davies, who's having a bad day kicking for goal. Kick number 7. He's kicked 2 goals for. I wouldn't be surprised if he's missed again. Davies can't believe it. And I believe he's got 10,000 mates here at the Bay Oval.
Yeah, he's not kicking well, and he appears to have lost a bit of confidence with the kick, Rick Davies, which is a bit unusual, but geez, getting the ball well. There's no doubt about that. Farquhar's giving him plenty of opposition, but I don't think there's anyone in South Australia that can stop Rick. Rick's going to have another shot. He got that one. Oh, that one didn't count though, Rick. Farquhar goes back to the kick-off. Well, Glenelg can thank themselves, or think themselves lucky, I should say, that Rick is missing those. Carey and Spiel. Gee, the Glenelg players have played Spiel from behind. Carey's marked the ball, but there's a bit of danger involved there because Spiel is a very tall player, and they're giving him a bit of an advantage by letting him roam in front. Duthie. Sewer's off. He's got a chance. Punching away is Hake. McDermott came in late, took it off Spiel. McDermott got a high one. He appeared to go out of the pack. Umpire Hilton was close, so I guess we give the benefit of the doubt there because umpire Hilton was right on the spot.
Bounced down on the half-forward line. McDermott looking decidedly groggy at the time. The tap down comes. Oh, the high tackle was on Radbone. Out here now towards McDermott. He didn't take long to recover. And the umpire lets him play on. Duthie crashes his way clear. Puts it up towards Sewer. Can't quite. Kernahan back there. He'll need support. He's got on the left leg. The youngster hooks round. I think he's hooked the goal. Oh, what a magnificent goal, Stephen Kernahan. His first. Did it like a rover. And the Bays kick clear 10-13 to Sturt 9-12.
Well, McDermott a little bit lucky in the centre there. The umpire gave him a go. He gave it to Duthie. Ralph Sewer showed a lot of courage when he backed back into the pack. Kernahan swooped on the ball and kicked a magnificent goal.
Centre bounce, Carey in opposition to Spiel. Line ball, that one. In goes McGuinness. Gets out a handball, but it was straight to Reid. Made a remarkable recovery. Whittlesey couldn't. Marshall can up towards full forward. Kernahan didn't get started. And a fine mark taken down there by Downs. But Kernahan's going to get a free kick. Is he for being ebbed out? I don't know. McDermott is not well at all. But the umpire just separating a few decidedly annoyed players. Stephen Kernahan could not care less. He's got the free kick. He's standing a good 10 or 15 metres away, calmly waiting for his pop at the woodwork. Kernahan's 7th kick. Taken some brilliant marks. That magnificent goal. There's his second. 2 and 3 minutes. The Bays doing it well. 10 minutes into the third quarter. Lead 11-13 to 9-12.
Well, it was Kernahan against 2 Sturt players when the ball approached them, and the free kick, I think, was given for Kernahan being stopped and he's run in for a mark. If the ball was within 5 metres, that's allowed, but perhaps Glenelg a little bit lucky.
Carey against Spiel. The Bay's starting to get on top in this centre square now, as Twelftree can't get it out, but he goes in again, does that well, gives Big Super the chance, jams it onto his left boot, an awkward one in towards Kidney. Kidney reads it well. Out wider still, there is Simons. Crashes one tackle, heads towards goal, puts it in the air, gives it a chance, and hits the post. The Bay supporters can't believe it. Exciting football at the moment by the home team.
They've lifted, there's no doubt about that. Their first quarter wasn't good. The kicking was inaccurate, but they've lifted. Carey punched that one away. Barbary on the rebound, though. Took a fair while to get the kick. Motley and Seabone. Seabone up very high for the punch away. Derrington, Hollis. Hollis has to check side it. McFarlane against Craig. McFarlane smashes away. The Bays are playing percentage stuff now. They've tightened up, and they lead by 14 points. Nearly 12 minutes now into the third quarter. Motley and Seabone. Motley got it away, but only as far as Duthie. McFarlane's playing well. Gee, that was chancy. What do you think about that one here?
Well, Peter, I think he tried to handball it in front of himself because he had nowhere to go, but he handballed it straight out of bounds, and I see your reasoning that the umpire could have easily said that it was deliberately handballed out of play. Craig on Spill. Can't get clear. He tries again and bottles the ball up.
Yeah, Craig just can't get the ball out today. With the confines of this Glenelg Oval, the tackle is very quick on him. And he likes a bit of time to be able to look for a body for the handball. Barbary in trouble, high. He's got it, got the free kick. I don't think he can reach Davies. Davies will probably run to centre half forward. Yes, the high ball is going in that direction. Farquhar's in front of Davies. Yes, Farquhar made front spot. Davies put the hand on the shoulder, and Ian, I think that's where Farquhar should be against Davies, in front.
In front if you can get there, Peter. But gee, what a great duel going on between those two players. Holst on the outer side. Takes a good mark. Hasn't been an absolute winner at centre half forward, but his strong body's certainly been a big help to the Bays. Whittlesey heaves one long in towards Davies. Out there, Parker at the back of the pack. Derrington getting back with it. Now McFarlane. Oh, he's kicked out on the ball. Oh, yes. He tried to kick towards the line. Defensive style. He had nowhere to go, but the kick was just too far. Been interesting to see what the decision had been had it lobbed in touch. Nevertheless, not to be. Derrington can improve his angle so as he can get a kick at the football. McFarlane says, don't let him go around any further. He'll finish up at centre-half forward. Derrington, nice looking kick. What a magic kick. Straight through the middle. One that the Bays didn't need. Defensive error. His first. 10-12 Sturt. 11-14 Glenelg. Carey and Spiel. Marshall towards Simons, beautifully handled. Gave a chance now to Hall under pressure. The handball away wasn't good. It went to Whittlesey. Simons worried him all the way, but Whittlesey not to be denied. Gets it back towards Filkey. Well done, Hall. He's still going through there. Gets a good sit on the football, but the handball away wasn't good. And Downs looks on the outer side there for Painter, who can't keep the ball in play.
The pace of the game is still there. Both sides very, very fit. Glenelg desperate for a win, just to give them some chance of the final five, although it's a slim one. Walsh got it from Marshall, but the kick forward wasn't good. Walsh hasn't kicked well today. Downs. He can certainly kick a ball. Behind is Hewitt. All the Sturt players were running past. Salisbury goes down. Filkey's got it. Here's a goal coming up for Sturt. Filkey opens up to the face of goal. I think he's got it. Filkey's first goal today for Sturt. They've got 2 goals in quick succession now to draw closer to the Glenelg side.
Tremendous pressure then put on young Scott Salisbury. He just couldn't get the ball clear, couldn't get a handball or a kick away as the Sturt players came in on top of him. Swooping on at Filkey, had to change direction but did it well. Even then the pressure was on. Kick number 4 produces his first goal and a badly needed one for the Blues.
Peter Carey. He'd realised that Glenelg want more. They're in front by 2 points. Carey got it down easily. Holst comes in. Downs is there as well. He went down. He wants a free kick for a trip, but Kidney got it to Sewer. Oh, Marshall's clear. Sewer has seen that play. Now Marshall's got it between half forward and the right forward pocket. Marshall's last kick at goal from about centre-half forward wasn't a good one. This is the 11th kick for the Glenelg centreman. Normally a good shot at goal. That's going way across the front. Kernahan from behind. He's got it! Oh, what a great mark. He got the run up on that occasion, and he could normally mark a ball without a jump, but when he jumps, gee, he's taken a lot of marks. 7, in fact. And he's kicked 2 goals so far this quarter. This is his 8th kick. An important one for the Bays. Oh, he's dragged it across. No, he's got it. Oh, Coach Campbell, his heart, I think, flooded a bit on that occasion. 3 goals, Kernahan. 12-14 the Bays, Sturt 11-12.
Yes, what a young player. What a future. He seems to still be growing, but he's also growing in strength as well. Getting off the ground high, fine mark. But gee, the umpire had to move right away to his right, and it wouldn't surprise anybody on this angle had he said it was only a point. But he ruled a goal. Young Kernahan's third, and Glenelg edge away again by 8 points, 12-14 to 11-12.
Gee, since the end of the first quarter, Glenelg have kicked 10-8. Sturt have kicked 7-9. So Sturt have kicked 4-9, should I say. So Glenelg have certainly dominated since that period. Craig, again, he's caught. Can't get that handball clear. Carey hooks around the body. It's going past Fry. Sewer comes in to lend a hand. Twelftree missed it with the boot. Pake shoots it very wide. I think he aimed for the line on that occasion, and Mark Hewitt's got it. It just went out before Mark Hewitt got the handball clear. Glenelg at 12-14, Sturt 11-12.
17, almost 18 minutes into the third quarter. The Bays are doing everything right in this quarter, kicking into the breeze, although it's not really a determining factor. Thump further forward by Filkey, half-forward line, Walsh, Brown, hooks towards the half-forward line. This is a loose ball. Duthie using his pace to get there. Hollis right with him. A match in two. Hollis upended, gets it cleverly out to Motley. Motley looks for Davies, goes in high. With him there is Farquhar. Davies in front, too strong again. Farquhar was going to get, or need to get more of a run in to get a stronger hand at the fall to thump it away from Davies. That sort of knock away is ineffectual against a man with a pair of hands like Rick Davies. Well, can he do it? Not prepared to put my money on him. Has kicked 2 goals for. Heads towards the southern end. Oh, out on the full. He's lost complete confidence. I think he's missed completely twice this afternoon and booted 2 goals for in with it.
You're right, Ian. He's gone out on the full twice. He's had 8 kicks and he's kicked 2-5 to boot, so things not going well for the Sturt champion. Carey couldn't mark the ball. Motley goes down on top of it. And the umpire will bounce it.
Peter, when you're in a horrors like that, what do you do as far as Davies is concerned? I mean, he's been around for 31 years, been playing league football for 14. What do you do to get out of it?
Well, he probably needs to, even at 3/4 time, if he lined a few up in and got it right. But he's lost it. You're dead right. He's lost confidence.
The runner's out to him.
Malcolm Greenslade now, he knows how to kick a ball. I wonder what he's going to say to Rick.
Lend him a pair of boots. He's got to put him on the ball.
Out to centre half forward, probably. No, he wants to get him away from Farquhar, I think. Back to the game. Twelftree goes around the Sturt defender. McDermott's on the run. McGuinness gave a lead. Oh, he was avoided. McGuinness is after Howard. He's going to run him down. Howard got a good kick away. McGuinness is going to get it, though. Gets around that player. Got the handball back. Tony Hall. Sims. Hollis. The whistle is gone, though. Sims is going to get a free kick.
Davies onto the ball. Sims to full forward.
Davies and Carey, gee, there are a couple of those stages. Actually, Rick said during the week he wouldn't mind having a run on the ball against his old sparring partner, Peter Carey. Rick Davies is led towards the centre. Simons in front, Davies up, couldn't take the mark. Carey's on the rebound, pushes it through to Simons. The handball goes out. On the run, Marshall. Back it goes to McDermott. Oh, he put a handball over to nobody. McGuinness on the rebound. It was a big mistake. McGuinness goals, his second. Glenelg 13-14 to the Blues 11-12. Big Rex in ruck. Gee, it's a long time since he's done that. Kernahan easily. It went past Holst. The Bay's building. Reed. Oh, he got the kick away. Not a good one, though. Simons has got a paddock to operate in. Tries to get around Wilson. Oh, the kick back, not a good one. Downs easily. And Downs in has, I think, probably been the best defender for Sturt today.
Certainly the most reliable, Peter. He's done well and he's prepared to take a chance to rebound it, but at the moment, Sturt not going all that well. But full credit to the Bays after a very quiet start. It was like a morgue here in the back of the Bay stand in that first quarter. But once they got mobile in the second, when Sewer and Twelftree, Kernahan got into the game, it was a different story. Sturt go forward again. Here's a chance now for Craig. Got a bad bounce. Walsh gets it down. Tony Hall gets it out. Finally, Kidney. Kidney under pressure, and the umpire said the tackle was high. Just a little fortunate as he was going to the ground. But Robin Kidney gets his chance from half-back flank. The Bays doing well into the breeze in this third quarter, certainly setting themselves up for a win. Barbary, but the ball goes to the half-forward line off the boot of Kernahan. Back there was Downs, joined now by Reed, and that's going to be high, wide and handsome, irrespective. Stephen Kernahan has marked the ball. No, he hasn't, and it's a throw-in.
It must have been touched off the boot, that one, I think, Ian, because I don't think Kernahan would have made the mistake of taking it across the line. Davies got it from Kernahan. Gee, that was a strong tackle from Kidney. A very good tackler for a young, well, small player, but he's strongly built. The tackle was on Brown. Brown might be having a run on the ball at this stage. Craig bursts through the pack. Here's a chance for Sturt. Painter from a long way out. Spiel is at full forward. Over the top it goes and rolls over the line for a ball in. The right forward pocket for the Sturt side as we approach the 25-minute mark. Spiel is at full forward. Davies on the ball. The whistle's gone and Farquhar will get a free kick. Spiel was holding on to it.
Well, Simon's well clear on the outer side. Wilson bearing down on him at the moment. Simon sets it up. The running player out there is McFarlane. Almost run down by Derrington, but the pass away now to Twelftree is good. Twelftree quickly battles on. Looks for a handball. Holst. Out on the lead is Big Carey. Underneath the ball, getting back again with Sim. He seems to be grabbed. The big fella breaks the tackle. Runs into the output goal. Does it brilliantly. Second goal, Peter Carey. Took off like the Melbourne Cup champion and did it well. 14-14 to 11-12.
What an amazing goal, gee. Peter Carey and Sims race for the ball, but Peter Carey's got such an astute football brain. I don't think there's been a player over the last decade that could match him in that department. He put one hand out, grabbed the ball, the tackle was on, he broke away from it, ran into the open goal and set Glenelg up. 14-14, Sturt 11-12.
Kernahan in ruck against Davies. Davies got the tap away, looked for Derrington, Kidney under pressure, shrugs off the tackle. Gee, the kid did it well, puts it to the half-forward line. Sewer gets up awkwardly. Down there now quickly is Howard. Howard needs Downs. Downs has to jam it onto his boot. The Sturt defence under real pressure at the moment. Down go two Bay players. Hollis gets it out now. Pake. Short to Whittlesey. Sturt got a chance to run it. No. Doesn't want Derrington, and Whittlesey goes back to kick long. No, he's going into the open spaces. Kick number 15 finds Derrington, who backed up his own short pass pretty well. Derrington gets a lead now from Painter. Painter has trouble with the sun, but not trouble enough as far as dropping the ball because he takes a good mark. Well, he's not getting a big cheer from the Bay stand. Then again, he is, I suppose, a defector from Brighton Road. Kick number 10. 35 metres, there's the angle. Hooks the kick. Gee, the Blues have not kicked well in front of the sticks this afternoon.
They can't take a trick. Glenelg have got a lead now of 19 points. They're probably kicking against the breeze, but it's not strong. Michael Farquhar goes down the centre, looking for Hall in front. Hollis. Hall's taken it off him. There's no mark there. Hollis appeared to touch the ball first, and umpire Hilton wasn't far away from it. Quite often, though, those marks are played, or they're not really marks, are they? Out from Hollis. Filkey. The kick was smothered. McFarlane. He's gone for the boundary again. Gee, he loves that boundary line, Johnny McFarlane. He's got boundary on the brain at the moment, Ian.
What a top rugby player he'd make. I don't know whether that's his snouts. He's snarling or he's smiling. But maybe that he's been used to playing on east-west ovals. Kidney. Craig gets a bad bounce. He's got a wait for it. Gives a chance to Downs. Got the pace. Davies, or not Davies, it's Bill on the lead at the moment. Farquhar back there. McFarlane. Spiel tries to break through, gets the ball onto his boot, but it was touched. Gee, what a magnificent goal that would have been to the big fellow. And Snout ruefully rubs his snout. Looks like it could be a little bit of blood around it.
Gee, that was a good effort by Spiel. He nearly got that goal, or he nearly converted. McFarlane playing pretty well. Over the top, Marshall. Twelftree must be having a run on the ball. Seabohm. Glenelg have lifted in confidence. He wants Holst. Oh, didn't find him. Only found one hand. Salisbury. The Holst handball, not a good one. Salisbury wants to play it on, but he got a free kick. A high tackle. Yes, he's going to give it to Holst again. We're past 25 minutes. Holst will slow proceedings down, but I think he'll probably go as long as he can. Kick number 11, he wants Kernahan. Davies punches away. Pake. Howard got the kick away. Not a good one, though. Toothy. The runner is Sewer. On to Kernahan. He lines them up. The ball is coming back. It's going to bounce through. Oh, what a goal. Sims couldn't get to it. 4 goals, Kernahan, and he's kicked them all in this quarter. 15-14 the Bay, Sturt 11-14. Glenelg has kicked 7 this quarter. Oh, big leap from Kernahan in the middle. Marshall rips through the centre. He was being held on to. Free kicks there. The Bays have kicked 7-2 this quarter, going to the northern end. They've taken out of the centre 8 times this quarter as well. Tony Hall to McGUINNESS. McGUINNESS, oh, the handball's not a good one. Sewer is swamped. Downs. Marshall attacked that player. Barbary pushed it through to Whittlesea. Whittlesea goes long and high. Spiel out on a lead. Big punch away by Farquhar. Brown's got it for the Blues. Appeared to be pushed over the line. No free kick. Spiel in trouble. Down goes Salisbury. What a game he's played. Craig appeared to be pushed as well, but umpire Charlesworth will give it a bounce.
Some heavy bodies in there at the moment. Could have been a free kick, Sturt. A bounce down, right forward pocket. Gee, they need a goal now. They're down by 24 points. Close to three-quarter time. The ball is thumped just in play. Gee, that got a peculiar bounce. But this time it's out as Hewitt jammed it onto the boot. But Craig intercepted, and a throw in that right full forward pocket. 15-14 to 11-14. After the Bays were 5 down at quarter time. What a comeback. Davies. No, it's Spiel who hooks it back. Darrington a chance. Chance for a goal. Hooks around the corner. This is one Sturt need. Well done, Jimmy Darrington. His second. And a valuable goal at the 30-minute mark of this third quarter.
Yeah, from the ball in, the ball was hooked way back towards centre-half forward. Darrington read it very well. He only had to get past one player, but he elected to kick around the body, and it was a fine kick for goal. It brought up his second. Sturt got a much-needed one. In fact, Sturt have only kicked 3-5 this quarter. 8 scoring shots for a 3-goal 5 return. It's not what they wanted, because they're probably going with a breeze that's worth 1 or 2 goals.
Davies going to have to leap high to get over Kernahan. Gets a good thump away towards Filkey. Trapped that beautifully. Back to Davies. In turn, Painter. In turn, Motley. Ought to be a goal. Straightens for the white ones. Heads south, and he's offline again. All Sturt don't appear to want it. Oh, they just missed, I reckon, at least half a dozen shots when they were settled and going towards an open goal.
Farquhar. Yes, Father Christmas has definitely come early for him. Rick Davies has probably had his worst day for the year in terms of kicking for goal. Kernahan took the mark in front of Davies. The siren has gone. A good quarter for the Bays. 15-14, leading the Blues 12-15.
And in the final quarter, Glenelg kicked 5-5 to 4-1. That's a very good performance after quarter time, winning 20 goals, 19, 139 to 16, 16, 112. A number of goal kickers for the Bays, Twelftree and Kernahan 4 each, CAREY 3, Hall, Kidney, Sewer and McGUINNESS 2 each. And for Sturt, Brown always kicks goals in the forward pocket. He got 5. Whittlesea, Davies, Motley, Painter and Darrington 2 each. And after the game, Ian Day spoke with Graham Campbell.
So we're dead level. Yeah, we're dead level 5th, and a lot of people sold us out and down the drain, and fair enough. 6 or 7 weeks ago, even you doubted me when I spoke to you some Sundays ago.
Never, Graham.
You did.
Yes,
You said
I did.
You were laughing.
Well, I think you'd even doubt your own sincerity on a thing like that.
Because I know football's week by week.
Sure.
It doesn't mean a thing because some side beat somebody else. It's on the day. Right. And, you know, Central had to beat sides to make it. And, you know, they've folded and we've kept winning. So we're dead level now with 2 games to go.
West Adelaide next week.
Yep.
Can you do it?
What a big game, eh? What a big game. Well, once again, I emphasise they don't have to win. And we do. That might give us the edge. I sincerely hope so. And we deserve to make it, quite frankly. And it will be a football tragedy if after what we've done in this last 2/3 of the season that we miss out. I think that the football public are entitled to see Glenelg in that, what is it called, the elimination final 3 weeks from now. And we'll do our damnedest to make it happen.
Graham, how would you like to play the first 8 games of the season again?
Well, you know, I got buried. I was really buried, and they were dark days, and it doesn't please me to think about it, quite frankly. Yeah, we could have won 2 of them. That's all, though. We just weren't putting it together, and all of a sudden we're a real football side now.
The Sturt form over the last 3 or 4 matches hasn't been good. It's going to have to lift.
Yes, it's going to have to lift, and as the coach just mentioned to us, that's why we're in this little room. We've got to have a good, hard look at ourselves now. if we don't, we'll be the laughing stock of South Australia in the finals.
Well, I'm not sure about that. I'm sure you can lift. You look like you need a stitch in that lip too.
Yes, well, it's a bad day, isn't it? I won't be able to put the glass in my mouth tonight.
You are incredible, though, Rick. You're one of the few players that can at least smile in defeat.
Well, at 5 o'clock, the game's finished. I've always been one that from 2 till 5 is hard commitment, and I think that after 5, you have a look at yourself if you're lost, and you have a good time if you win. Today, I've got a good look at myself tonight in the mirror.
Well, there's a beer in the boardroom if you want it.
Thank you very much. But you'd love it down here, wouldn't you, the old hometown?
Well, we haven't had many wins lately.
Well, I suppose Glenelg now have still got a chance for the 5, and good luck to them. They've got a hard road. We've now, as I said, got to look at ourselves and be ready for the finals, because we know we're there.
I think if that interview had gone any longer, Rick Davies would have ended up interviewing Peter Marker. But bad luck for Rick and for Sturt, but good luck to Graham, Campbell and Glenelg. Let's have a look at the stats on the game. The kicks 197 to 177 in Glenelg's favour. 67 marks to 54. Handballs 124 to 99. Frees 29 to 16. Rucks one out of the centre 21 to 9. But the interesting stat there is that the Bays won 15 to 2 after half time, despite the fact that when Rick Davies went on the ball, he seemed to get his hand on the ball a number of times, and scoring shots 39 to 32. So the Bays are hot, as Graham Campbell said last week. 9 wins from their last 12 games. We'll take a break, come back and have a look at the game from the Prospect Oval.